Okay. Evaluate log base 4 is 64. Basically, you're finding how many of those 4s it take to multiply to a product of 64. No, you don't divide. Okay. Well, 1 is not enough. 4 times 4 is 16. That is not 64. How about 3? Well, you don't know it. Get on your calculator and check. Oh. So how many 4s is that? 3. X is 3. Okay, same idea. Next one, you're figuring out how many 5s it takes to multiply to 125. I just pretty much spelled it out. 3. Okay, now if you get a half, basically since it's a 1 over it, you can write that as a 2, but just know that it's a negative exponent, okay? So 2, 4, 8, that's 3, so x equals negative 3. Now, we have a little problem here, the fact that the base is 10, and I'm supposed to get a product of 1. Well, that's a red flag right there. It means it's 0. Because, again, you check all these answers because 4 to the third power, 64. 5 to the power of 3, 125. Now, that was a half originally, so 1/2 to the power of negative 3 is 8. And then 10 to the power of 0 is 1. Okay, now in this one, you're to solve the equation for x, and you see x is, it's not 8 times x, it's 8 to the x power, so I make a power sign. Then what I do, since this is the only power I really have, I circle it and then split the base from the power. And I know that there's a formula I can use every time. The fact that the exponent is equal to the log divided by log, and the base of the exponent 8 is going to go on bottom every time, and then 200. Okay, so I do log 200 divided by log 8, 2.55. Rounded, there's a 7 rounded up. Okay, and the last one I need to solve for the x variable. Now again, you don't rainbow it, okay? That's not a parentheses. It's a power, so make your power symbols. And problem is you have them on both sides. So if you have them on both sides, you can't use this little log over log trip. So you're going to make your sunglasses graphic. And you're going to put 3 and 27. And what your job is to do is to multiply 3's out till you hit 27. So 1, well that's 9. 9 times 3 is 27, okay? So how many 3's did it take? Well, it took 3. So it's 3 to the third power. So we keep this the same. We want the 3 to stay. 27's got to go. We replace 27 with 3 to the power of 3. And then I put a parentheses with the original exponent. Okay. All right, we can cancel those 3's. Okay. So on this side we have 1x plus 3. And on the other side I distribute 3 to 2x and 3 to 1. So it's going to be 6x plus 3. Okay, so pick an x to get out of there, okay? They're the same x's, so get rid of one of them. Okay, so we have 3. That's 5x plus 3. Then I subtract 3. Well, 3 minus 3 is 0. So there's not really a point of dividing by 5. I mean, you can, but 0 divided by anything is 0. So x does have an answer. It's 0.